Good morning, everybody in Brough School. Welcome back to our last half term of the year. I hope you've all had a fantastic break. Looking forward to 7 weeks of fabulous online learning and work in school for some of you. So we've got a week online for all of you, and today, Monday, we're going to have a whole school reading challenge. Your assignment that should be there for you in your classroom will look a little bit like this. It says for your English lesson today, you're going to need a book to write or draw about. I did ask Mum and Dad to remind you over the holiday to do some reading. I'm sure you're reading all the time. So you might have finished off a guided reading book that a teacher's been working with you, or you might have enjoyed a book of your own. So in a second, you're going to open the Google Doc that I made a copy of for all of you, and you're going to watch this. Well, you're watching this now. I'm kind of going round in a loop, aren't I? Once you've opened that Google Doc, let's go over to it. Yours will look something like this. It's called the Brough School Book Review. A book review is writing all about what you liked about a book, maybe what you didn't like about a book, about the characters, about what happened, and giving it a rating. So, in your book review, you're going to fill in the name of the book, pop that here. The author of your book, the author is the person who wrote the book, so type in the author of the book. And if you're in Acorn's class or you're struggling in any other class, get a parent or someone else to type out with you. Try and do as much of the typing yourself though. Is there an illustrator? Well, what's an illustrator, Mr. Cooper? Well, an illustrator, to illustrate something is to draw something. So, who drew any pictures in the book? Does it tell you who that is? So give me a yes or a no there if there is an illustrator for the alongside the author of the book. And if there is, who drew the pictures? Type that in down here. Now, the genre of the book. And don't forget, at any point, children, you can just press pause on the YouTube video to go and fill in your bit of the book review. The genre of the book. Well, the word genre, it's a French word, isn't it? And everyone in kind of Twiglets and Birch and Oaks class will know the word genre. I hope so. The genre is a French word, and it means what type of book is it? What's the book all about? And the genre could be comedy. It could be adventure. It could be a fact book, and you might want to tell me that it's a fact book and what that type of facts are in there. What area of facts it's about. It might be a science book or a history book. It could be a science fiction book. So all these fiction genres, comedy, adventure, science fiction, type in underneath, what is the genre of your book? What's it all about? And then, underneath that, I want you to write a book review. Now for Acorn's class, that might just be a sentence or 2 sentences saying, I really like the book because it was full of funny characters. But if you're in Twiglets and Birch and Oaks class, I want a good paragraph or 2 about why you really like the book. Talk about, expand a little bit, go a little bit further on about what that genre is about, that it was an adventure book set on a ship that sailed off to islands all over the world, or it could have been a comedy book, and it had lots of funny episodes in it with characters slipping up and falling over and doing silly things. Talk to me about the characters in the book. Tell me about your favourite character and why he or she or it was your favourite character. Tell me if it's a historical book, what time period it was set in. Tell me if it's a fantasy book about the fantasy world that it was created in. Tell me if you didn't like some bits of the book, why you didn't like those bits of the book. Tell me if there's pictures in the book, why you like the pictures in the book. So, at least a paragraph, if not 2. Paragraph if you're in Twiglets class, Birch class and Oaks class, maybe 2 paragraphs as a book review of your book. Once you've done that, can you draw a picture from your book? Is there something that you'd really like to draw? A favourite character, a scene in the book that was really funny, a place in the book that you'd like to draw? Can you draw a picture from your book, and then can you take a photograph of that picture and pop it inside the Google Doc? don't forget you can just click on Insert, Image, and get the camera up there to take a picture with your camera. What we've not popped in, right at the very bottom, or we could do it above the picture maybe, is a rating. Can you rate the book? 5 stars out of 5, 4 stars out of 4, or 4 super books out of 5, whatever your rating is. See if you can pop it in there. I'll change the font there because Mr. Cooper never likes Arial font. It's a bit boring, isn't it? Let's make that comfortable. There we go. Different colour. And if you want to play around with the colours a bit, that's absolutely fine. Maybe change your background colour, but not too bright, not too full on. Here's a colour. Okie dokie. Right, I'm happy with that. Tell me all about your book on your Brough School book review. Name, author, illustrator, genre, a book review itself, a rating, and draw a picture. A whole hour and a half to do all that. We all can't wait to hear about the books that you've been reading over the half-term break. Let's get writing about them. Oh, and don't forget to turn your work in once you've finished it. Have fun!